Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Tuesday, September 19th, 2023. A Yucca Valley man was killed while riding a motorcycle on Old Woman Springs Road in Lucerne Valley, and authorities suspect drugs or alcohol as a factor. On Saturday at around 3:45 p.m., California Highway Patrol reports that a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, driven by Joseph McCool, a 37-year-old Yucca Valley resident, was heading eastbound on Old Woman Springs Road in Lucerne Valley near Santa Fe Road. The Harley-Davidson drove to the left of a Ford F-450 as the truck was making a left-hand turn onto Santa Fe Road. The CHP reports that the Harley-Davidson collided with the left side of the Ford and that McCool sustained fatal injuries as a result of the collision. The driver of the Ford was uninjured. Joseph McCool was declared dead at the scene by the San Bernardino County coroner. The CHP said that alcohol and/or drug impairment is suspected to be a factor in the collision. Anyone who witnessed or has information regarding this investigation is encouraged to contact Officer W. Keyshawn at the CHP Victorville area office at 760-366-1186. A 16-year-old girl in Yucca Valley has gone missing from home, and her parents are seeking the public's help in finding her. Online news editor Robert Hayden joins us with more.
Kiana Cernka was last seen at her home in Yucca Valley on Sunday the 17th. Her mom and dad say she may be voluntarily missing, and they're seeking the public's help in keeping an eye out for her. Kiana has blonde hair, is 5'6" and approximately 120 pounds. She may have left the house in dark sweats or light blue-gray jeans. It's possible she's with another individual in a blue 2017 Subaru Forester, which has been reported stolen since July. We have photos of Kiana and the car at this story on our website. If you think you've seen Kiana, you can contact the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department at 760-956-5001. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Robert Hayden.
In a special meeting called by the mayor, the 29 Palms City Council reversed its recent defunding of the Tourism Business Improvement District. Reporter Heather Clisby was there.
1 week after the 29 Palms City Council narrowly voted to defund and essentially kill the Tourism Business Improvement District, the council reversed course in last night's special meeting called by Mayor MacArthur Wright. At the September 12th meeting, the council voted against continuing a 1.5% assessment on all lodging, which funds the TBID budget. After much backlash and reconsideration by the mayor, the special meeting to revisit the vote was announced Friday evening. Numerous residents, innkeepers, and business owners addressed the council through letters and emails read aloud by the mayor and in person, primarily in support of keeping TBID, albeit with adjustments, such as a restructure of the TBID board and a budgetary review. Mike Usher, owner of the local eatery Ground Squirrel, urged the council not to abolish the TBID, but to revise it.
Let's work together to find a way to responsibly use all the TBID and Visit 29 infrastructure that already exists while establishing a new system that focuses on this new era of tourism in 29 Palms.
After over an hour of public statements and feedback, the issue came back to council with Mayor Wright offering a mea culpa.
America is a democracy, plain and simple. I felt like I forgot that at the last meeting, and now I remember it. With that, I want to make a motion that we approve this resolution.
The resolution was approved 5-0, confirming the 1.5% levy of assessments to fund the TBID. City Manager Frank Lucchino alluded to a strategic planning session, possibly in late October, that would allow for a more critical review of TBID. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Heather Clisby.
At a meeting tonight, the Yucca Valley Planning Commission will review a home occupation permit for a meditation retreat at a single-family residential unit and short-term vacation rental. The commission will also review commercial permits for expanded and new businesses. To learn what else is scheduled for tonight, here is reporter Hillary Sloan.
Also on the agenda for tonight's Planning Commission meeting is an appeal application to keep a pole sign located at the northwest corner of 56809 29 Palms Highway and a review of the exterior color change. The Wine and Rock Shop is permitting a 385 square foot wine tasting bar within its existing structure. A new 500 and 14 outdoor seating area, a 6-foot-tall block wall, and 16 stall parking spaces on an adjacent parcel. The Planning Commission will also discuss and provide a recommended action to staff or the town council on special events in single-family residential zones. Lastly, the commissioners will discuss and review an update on branding mascots. The public is welcome. For the link to the Zoom meeting, see this story at Z107.7fm.com. For Z107.7, this is reporter Hillary Sloan.
Also tonight, the 29 Palms Planning Commission will gather to host 5 public hearings relating to social justice, Joshua trees, mobile homes, and land uses. Reporter Heather Clisby rejoins us with a look at their agenda.
On Tuesday evening, the 29 Palms Planning Commission will oversee 5 public hearings. The first hearing concerns an amendment to the general plan that includes an equity and social justice element, which has been in the works since fall of 2021. The next hearing concerns a development code amendment to determine a procedure for the removal, relocation, or trimming of Joshua trees, and acquiring a mandatory permit from the state's Department of Fish and Wildlife. Pertaining to non-conforming buildings and uses, the third hearing seeks to establish standards for the reestablishment of such buildings in the event of damage or destruction. The next proposed code amendment is to clarify regulations for the development of mobile home parks versus those for recreational vehicle parks and campgrounds. Finally, the Commission will update the development code terminology in the allowable land use table and allow for recent changes in state laws. The meeting takes place on Tuesday, September 19th at 5 p.m. at City Hall, 6136 Adobe Road. It can be live streamed or viewed on demand via the city's website, 29palms.org. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Heather Clisby.
The Adult Co-ed Drop-In Basketball League returns to Yucca Valley beginning tonight. The town's recreation division is bringing back the league every Tuesday and Thursday night through November 9th, and they invite anyone over 18 from anywhere in the high desert to come break a sweat at the Boys and Girls Club in Yucca Valley. With the drop-in style of the league, players are not required to commit to a full season. Anyone can come to any session and pay just $5 to play for the night. For those keen to participate for the whole season, you can buy in for the reduced rate of $69. You can drop in and play Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at the Boys and Girls Club in Yucca Valley. To learn more, visit yucca-valley.org. County Board of Supervisors Chair and local 3rd District Supervisor Dawn Rao will be holding her monthly open house tomorrow afternoon. Rao and her staff will be joined this month by Michael Valmstad, a wildlife ecologist from Joshua Tree National Park Association. The open house begins tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. at the Joshua Tree Community Center, located at 6171 Sunburst Street in Joshua Tree. Copper Mountain College is pleased to host Ed Cabote and the Yodis as part of their Native Voices of the Grand Canyon Tour tomorrow for a free event split into 2 unique parts. Assignment reporter Gabriel Hart sheds further light on this special visit from this Native American rock and reggae band.
Ed Cabote and the Yodis will bring their indigenous rock and reggae to CMC campus for an early and late presentation. The first event at the Christine Proudfoot Student Activity Center at 2:30 p.m. will be a presentation and performance by Ed Cabote on alternative history, including visual art, Cabote's music, and education on the history and issues related to the indigenous people and the lands of the Southwest. Following at 5 p.m., the Copper Mountain College Alumni Association is hosting the Howlin' at the Mountain, a funky Yodi party with live music by Ed Cabote and the Yodis in the 300 Quad. The Yodis will take the stage at 7 p.m. for a night of native rock and reggae music. Food will be available from the CMC food truck Frenzy and the college's own cafe, Jorge's. CMC information and the Yodis merchandise will be available. Both events are free and open to the public. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
And finally, the Animal Action League is holding a low-cost pet clinic today where you can get your furry friend spayed, neutered, chipped, or vaccinated. The clinic will run from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Animal Action League's main office at 62762 29 Palms Highway. Appointments are required for spaying and neutering and can be made by calling 760-366-1100. You can get the full schedule and contact information by visiting this story at Z107.7fm.com. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.